Wow. The first time that I got to meet the 11th generation heirs to the Merpati Putih royal family knowledge was quite mind-blowing because they actually had flown all the way across from Indonesia to come here and visit us. And the first time I met the older generation heir, the older of the 11 generation heirs, his name is Mas Pong, and this is the guy that, if it was like 100 years ago, he'd be the king of the Central Java kingdom. So he's got over 1 million people that are, involved in his program. He came all the way across the ocean just to meet us, and I was totally blown away. Like, definite shell shock on this one. And he's only about yay tall. He's a very, very short guy, and he doesn't speak any English, and I don't really speak any Indonesian. So I was kind of doing my very best to put myself in a very humble place and say, sign language and everything, you are so big, and and I am like nothing, and I'm nothing. And he gave me like the funniest look. Like my dad used to look at me like this, and I felt really stupid when he did, one of those. He's like, no, you are big and I am nothing. And at that moment, I knew that this was exactly where I needed to be, because after all the other martial arts that I'd done, and the ego and the bobblehead, inflated personas that I had experienced through 10 years of doing other martial arts, I finally found some place that, even though this guy was on the very top of all of it, he was the guy. He was absolutely the most humble and down to earth, and realizes that even if he could levitate, he's still going to put his pants on one leg at a time. And at that moment, I knew that there was no ceiling here, that I could go to infinity and beyond. That this was going to be the adventure of my lifetime, and that I was going to spend every minute I had trying to give his message, he and his brother's message, to the rest of the world, that we're powerful beyond our wildest dreams. We just have to look here. And as we look here, it balances, it flows, and it really opens up all the answers that we have in life. They're all in here. We always go looking for them out there, but the actuality is, or the actual answer is, they're inside. So it was a mind-blowing experience to meet Mas Pong for the first time, and then hang out with him for 2 weeks and study and train and learn from him here in my own stomping grounds. I ended up going back to Indonesia several years later, multiple times, and actually went and lived with him, and also some of the 12th generation heirs for about 6 months, and it was absolutely mind-blowing.